Blessed with natural resources and a rich culture, Laguna is a picture of abundance. It is surrounded by mountains and many tourist spots, one of which is a burial site that is one of a kind here in the Philippines, the Nagcarlan Underground Cemetery.
Set against Nagcarlan's hilly terrain, its underground cemetery stands as a unique final resting place that has withstood the test of time. Situated right along the highway between San Pablo and Liliu, the place has a massive arch gate and brick walkway leading to the chapel that has semicircular side wings that form the above-ground recessed niches. The Nagcarlan Underground Cemetery was declared a National Historical Landmark by the National Historical Institute in 1978, for the Baroque-style Catholic graveyard became a nest of revolutionary fervor.
Nagcarlan Underground Cemetery, it was constructed year 1845 under the direction of Father Vicente Velo. So 1845 at that time, siya yung parochial priest na naka-assign sa Nagcarlan. Nag-decide siya na mag-create or mag-construct ng cemetery dedicated sa Catholic citizens ng Nagcarlan. So meron siyang underground crypt. The reason why, yun yung special space for Franciscan friars na namatay, na nag-serve sa Nagcarlan, and also special space for the prominent people of Nagcarlan. Yung longer side, yung 24 na sa may bandang likod, sila yung prominent families. Usually sila yung gobernadorcito, kabesa de barangay, and the families like that. And then yung shorter side, yung 12, yun yung mga Franciscan friars, yung mga secular tsaka regular na pare. Yun, yung wall, meron siyang 120 niches on each side, so that makes 240 dito sa labas. Then yung ilalim, meron siyang 36, total of 276.
Up to this day, relatives still visit the site and light candles in the tombs of their families who were buried in the cemetery.
Yung underground cemetery, naging mahalaga siya sa kasaysayan ng Pilipinas. Nagsilbi siyang witness ng dalawang mahalagang pangyayari. First, it was used as a secret meeting place ng mga Katipunero during the 1896 Philippine Revolution, and it was second used as a sanctuary naman ng mga guerrilla fighters during World War II.
Lihim na pulungan ng mga leader ng revolusyonaryo dito sa Laguna. Noong 1896, doon sa baba minute ni Pedro Paterno, sinda General Severino Taino. Si Pedro Paterno, negotiator ng pakopyak ng bato, hinikayat niya na umattend yung pakopyak na bato sa San Miguel, Bulacan. Yun yung naging historical significant ng baba. Kaya ito nakasali sa isang palatandaang makasaysayan. Gabi nagaganap ang meeting dito ng mga revolusyonaryo.
Records and diaries of the Katipuneros were the primary sources that tell the story of how the underground cemetery was significant in our history.
So, ginawa siyang secret meeting place because it was known that Pedro Paterno, at that time, he was a collaborator for the Spanish government and a certain general from Pagsanhan, which was General Severino Taino, and at that time, he was representing Aguinaldo's Republic. So, dun nila pinagkasunduan, dun sila nag-negotiate for 4 months kung ano ba yung lalamanin na conditions na kasunduan na mag-i-end ng Philippine-Spanish War. So, yung nilaman noon na pagkasunduan nila, no, na babayaran ng Spain ang Pilipinas bayad pinsala worth 400,000. And then Aguinaldo and the other officials of the Republic would be exiled sa Hong Kong. Yung kasunduan na tinutukoy ko is the kasunduan of the Biak na Bato.
Because of the significant events that took place in the underground cemetery, it was necessary to act towards its preservation and maintenance. Restorations were done while making sure that the original structure was maintained as is.
Year 1981, nag-decide, kasi hindi siya owned talaga ng government. So, umpisa, syempre owned siya ng diocese until now, Diocese of San Pablo ng pinakasimbahan. Ang nagme-maintain sa kanya dati ay ang Knights of Columbus, Nagcarlan chapter. Then since ginagamit siya ng town para paglibingan pero hindi siya na-maintain, and knowing and aware sila sa historical significance ng landmark, they decided to create a historical council 1981. Then they have their historical council affiliated sa National Historical Institute. So yun pa yung pangalan namin dati, National Historical Institute. Now we are known as National Historical Commission of the Philippines. So nung pina-affiliate nila, nag-request sila na maisama sa mga historical landmarks ng Pilipinas ang Nagcarlan. So nakipag-coordinate sila sa Diocese of San Pablo na mapayagan para mag-umpisa yung maintenance kasi hindi nila kayang pondohan.
Ang National Historical Commission ay under ng Office of the President. Kaya ito ay may budget na Department of Budget Management, DBM.
But our budget is coming from the national government since we are the National Historical Commission of the Philippines and we are directly under the Office of the President. So, depende and it varies kung anong uri ng restoration yung gagawin. Like, for example, kung restorations ng mga walls, siguro, ay katulad niyan, since luma na siya, and hindi mo siya pwede basta-basta kuskusin lang, may mga chemicals na kailangan. Siguro, umaabot siya ng around 1 million or 1.2 yung peripheral wall, including the peripheral wall na din ang pinaka-chapel. So, depende din kung anong type ang i-restore. October 24, 1981, nag-unveil kami ng marker para ma-declare siya na historical landmark. Then, doon nag-start yung restoration. So, 1981, 1982, 1983 was the first set of restorations. And then, it was followed second restoration, 1985, 1986. Then, yung pinaka-last is 2015, 2016. And then, 2016, nag-open kami ng maliit na museum. Exhibiting the materials, characteristics, and the efforts also of the national government in preserving and conserving the historical land.
This further sets Nagcarlan Underground Cemetery as a spot that must be visited by tourists on ordinary days and especially on occasions when activities are held here.
2 beses na lang nagmamas dito sa loob ng isang taon. August 19, pinagpipiesta yung Santo Sepulcro. November 2, nagmamas din para sa mga kaluluwa. Huwebes Santo, dito nagbabasahan ng pasyon.
Peak season namin is during March and April kapag Lenten season. Since Nagcarlan Underground Cemetery Historical Landmark is credited by the DOT as one of the centers of faith tourism. So maraming pilgrimage. Nagko-conduct din kami ng public programs like lectures about history of Lenten season and then pabasa during Huwebes Santo. So yun yung pinaka-peak season namin. And then October and November, average namin per month is 3,000. Pero kapag peak season, usually kapag March and April, umabot kami ng 10,000.
Because of this, the landmark contributes to the locality of Nagcarlan, Laguna, while it reflects our Philippine history at the same time.
Merong distinguished na pagkakakilanlan ng Nagcarlan na kapag sinabi mong taga Nagcarlan, unang iisipin, nandun yung Nagcarlan Underground Cemetery. So meron agad silang sense of identification and pride na meron silang historical landmark. And also, ang significance kasi ng Nagcarlan Underground Cemetery hindi lang para sa mga taga Nagcarlan. So, ang significance niya is whole as national since it was used as a secret meeting place ng mga Katipunero during 1896 and then World War II.
The Nagcarlan Underground Cemetery was indeed abundant in tranquility and history, knowing that secret meetings were held here to achieve independence and that safety was found in this very place by the Filipino guerrillas during World War makes this site really remarkable. It was established for the dead but paved way for Filipinos to live. This is Nagcarlan Underground Cemetery.